and I wanted to communicate to you a little bit about my healing journey. Basically, I probably was born with congenital Lyme, and I had many issues and symptoms and sensitivities since I was a child. All kinds of strange reactions, ending up in my 40s with mast cell activity and an MS diagnosis, and I didn't even have my Lyme diagnosis at that point. Ultimately, I had electrosensitivity and mold sensitivity, and just all kinds of chronic fatigue and pain, and the usual gamut of things. There was also a trauma history involved, and that aspect of it really leads me to believe that I was experiencing very much a perfect storm of symptoms. So eventually, when I started to try to do some healing, the medical industry had failed me, and the naturopathic industry was not much better with the symptom chasing and lots of money for supplements. I did work for Klinghart's office for 3 years, and I had access to free things, and even though I had that access, I still wasn't responding very well. I would herx very easily. I would just have more and more sensitivity surrounding me. So ultimately, the only thing that really helped me was limbic retraining, which of course, as most of us do, I found that kind of later in the game. And I did try the DNRS, and unfortunately, that was a very overcomplicated system. So I did develop a little system myself based on some of that DNRS workbook, and I was able to fix my electrosensitivity. But it wasn't until later that I found a coach who was a former patient at Klinghart's, and she did a little coaching for me, like 3 sessions, and helped me with some really important points. And I was able to really move forward after that. And then, I realized that self-healing was the way, and I learned to trust myself and stop externalizing everything and infantilizing myself by making myself dependent on practitioners and things that were outside of me. And I learned to calm my amygdala, heal all my physical symptoms, and then work on the emotional stuff. It just came into line as well. Any emotional dysregulation that I had experienced as a result of my trauma was greatly improved with this process. So today, I'm doing much better. I'm actually doing better now that I'm 51 than I was when I was in my 20s or my teens. And the neuroplasticity healing practice has really impacted my life in a wonderful way. It's given me life, and it's given me hope, and I have things in my life that I never thought I would have. And I'm also really feeling like I can grasp onto the things that I want to do, that I'm meant to do in life. Working to help people heal has become part of that, which is really beautiful. And being able to walk a mile to the river to swim with my cat on her leash was something that I never thought I could do, because between the congenital Lyme and its corresponding Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, I thought that I wasn't really going to be able to walk very well again. And now I feel like I can move toward my goals as a musician and be out in the world, be social. I have a sweet relationship with a guy that I met here in California. Things are really lovely right now. So I want to say that I want to give people hope that we can go ahead and transform our lives and transform our health and do the healing from within. I want you all to know that this is possible. With a little bit of tools and support, we have the ability to get away from old neural pathways that caused us trauma, illness, and stress and anxiety, and build new ones. And on the new neural pathways are manifestations for what we want. That's part of the steps that I've done, and the steps that we do when we do this practice. We manifest what we want, our goals, our dreams. We can bring them into this realm. So ultimately, you can see the sunset behind me. Hopefully you can still see me. But I just want to say, pay forward your healing, keep sharing, keep caring, and let's continue healing together.